So how y'all feel about the Durango? The Durangos. They got the Hellcat Jailbreak version. They got the 392 version going for $50,000. $50,000 for a Durango Hellcat is definitely a great price. I can't even lie. $50,000 for a 392, you can't beat that deal, especially knowing that, remember when the 392 was out, they was charging like $80,000, $90,000 for that bad boy. For them to drop that down to $50,000, that's a good deal. I can't even be mad at Stellantis, aka Dodge. That's probably the best deal you can get when it comes for an SUV. Look at this guy right here. He trying to race, man. I would blow the doors off that little thing, man. But yeah, that's the best. That's like the best deal you can get for an SUV. $50,000 for a 400 and some horsepower SUV. What, 480? Is it 485 or is it 475 in the Durango SRT 392? Well, they call it the RT now. They don't even call it the SRT no more. They call it the RT, but we know it's a 392. But that's got to be the best deal on the market. I mean, that's a nice little car you got, but come on, my boy, there ain't nothing but a whole bunch of sound, no speed to match up with it. But back to what I was saying, yeah, that's got to be the best deal on the market. So if I was in the market to buy an SUV and I had $50-something thousand to spare, I'm definitely going with the Durango, because you're gonna get the speed, and as you can see, it's quite luxurious in here. I ain't gonna say it's the most luxury. I mean, it is a Dodge at the end of the day, but it is a very nice riding vehicle. I mean, you get the heat and cool seats, you get the nice, I think this is like a 10-inch 11-inch screen. I mean, you get the digital dash in the middle, but it almost looks like a whole digital dash if you really look at it. I mean, yeah, it's somewhat outdated, but it's still, it aged well. So, and you can look to see these for at least till 2028, 2029. They're not going to change the body style out. They might eventually give it an update. They probably going to update it and give it a digital dash, but I don't think they're going to touch the screen. And I know you're wondering why they wouldn't touch the screen. The reason they wouldn't touch the screen is because they don't want to do all of that. It costs money to change out, to put a new screen in it. It's going to cost a little money to make the whole dash digital, but it ain't going to cost that much money to make the whole dash digital. But it will cost a lot more money to set up a whole new screen, change all of that around. They don't want to deal with that. They'll probably deal with that when they eventually come with a refreshed, whole new look Durango. But until then, no, I don't think they're going to even worry about refreshing it like that. But the 392, that's a wonderful deal. And the Hellcat, they getting it down to $70-something thousand. That's a good deal too. Come on, hating ass motherfucker. It's always a hater, man. You want to speed up. Here, I'm gonna give you, there you go, take that with you. I knock your head off, little punk. Yeah, want to speed up. When you see me coming, you want to speed up. Insanity. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, and even a Hellcat is a good deal. $79,000 for a base model Hellcat. Base model Hellcat come with pretty nice stuff. It's gonna come with at least, it's probably gonna come with, I don't know if it's probably gonna come with leather seats. It's probably gonna come with leather seats on it. It's gonna have the same, everything else is gonna look the same. You're probably not gonna get the heated and cooled and all that stuff. They're gonna figure some kind of way to give you a butt naked version. But even a butt naked Hellcat, a Hellcat Durango is still nice. You still get the speed, you still get all the looks and the oohs and the ahs. It just what you like. But yeah, I think that's wonderful deals, man. I gotta give thumbs up for them when it comes to what they did at Roadkill Nights. Am I excited about the Hurricane Scat Pack? Nah, I ain't too excited. I'm not gonna knock it. It's like a baby BMW. It's like with that, I believe they ended up going with the Hurricane because they want that motor to be their flagship motor. And with that motor, you may not get a lot of Hemi people that like that motor, people that are in love with the Hemi, but you will get a lot of tuner guys, a lot of guys that like BMWs and stuff like that. Because if you want to get a BMW inline 6, you're looking at paying $90,000, $100,000 for a well-equipped one. The butt naked version gonna run you mid 80s. So you ain't gonna really get that kind of deal. But if you can get a fully loaded 392 Scat Pack Hurricane motor, you can get a fully loaded version, one of those for like $65,000, $67,000. I think a fully loaded one gonna run you about 70. But if you can get a fairly loaded one for like 60, mid 60s, you definitely gonna go with that over the BMW, because you can't afford the BMW unless you get a good used one. And I don't know no good used BMW M5s or M3s and M4s for $60,000. I don't know too many of those. I keep getting in the craziest lane. I get into the craziest lane, man. That's all right. I know a shortcut. Homeboy that was in front of me in a Jeep, boy, the younger me, I probably would have got out and snatched you out that Jeep. But the new age, older guy, I would never do nothing like that. And I don't recommend nobody else doing like that. Don't get no road rage. Road rage is silly. Me get mad at him with, am I angry with him a little bit? Yeah, I'm a little angry, but I ain't angry to the point where I want to hurt him or nothing like that, because he did on purposely speed up when I was trying to get in the other lane. But it is what it is. You're gonna run into those type of people all the time in your life. You gotta just swallow your pride and just go ahead and forgive them for being stupid. It is what it is. But like I was saying, inline 6 is gonna be I think if they work out all the kinks with it, it's gonna be a great vehicle. It's gonna be a great modifying vehicle. You can put bigger turbos on it, or you just tune it. I'm pretty sure they already got the JB4 tune on the RHOs. If you know what the RHO is, it's like a baby TRX. It looks exactly like a TRX. It has the inline 6 motor. A lot of people are putting that JB4 tune on that truck, and they getting 600 horsepower with a simple piggyback tune. So a 600 horsepower on with a piggyback tune, not even messing with the PCM. That's wonderful. Pull. Ooh, slow down, T-Light. I had to give y'all a pull because I know that's what you wanted. I know that's what you wanted me to do. I lost my charger. My phone flew in the back, but it is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, you can get that bad boy to 600 horsepower fairly cheap. I think a JB4 tune only gonna run you about $1,200 to $1,500. So that's a great deal to get you an extra 100-something horsepower. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Hurricane, it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna be popular with the quote unquote Dodge guy, the Hemi muscle, big V8 muscle car type of guy. I don't think it's gonna be too popular with them. They're waiting for the Hemi V8, which I don't blame you. I would wait for the V8 version to come out too. But the people that don't care about that, they just like the pops and bangs, the Euro type, tuner type cars. They gonna love that Charger. I mean, it's nice. It's got a great interior. It looks great. I mean, it's not an ugly vehicle. We can't sit here and act like it's ugly. It's a great looking vehicle. So I think it's gonna sell pretty well. Do I think it's gonna be a smash hit? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But back to the Durango. For those who want to know how a Durango Hellcat drives, it drives great. It's like you're floating on the cloud. It floating, got great suspension. I mean, it's very, very comfortable, as you can see. Look, it's just a nice interior. And I know a lot of people say, man, but it came out, they changed the interior for a long time. Come on now. The interior is just fine. There's nothing wrong with the interior. Could they have given an update? Yeah. Man, what you turning? He turned in a tow truck like he in a Cadillac. But yeah, could they have given a better interior? Of course. They definitely could have gave it a better interior. They could have updated the interior update. They should have gave it the same screen that they got in the new Ram trucks. They should have gave that. They should have made that the universal screen in all of the vehicles. That would have been perfect. And digital dash it out, perfect. But as far as the seats and all that stuff, it's perfect. I mean, they could have gave it a Panamera roof too, man. This roof right here, man, is crazy. This little bitty roof, they could have gave it a better roof. They definitely could have gave it a better roof. Take the roof all the way back, but I don't know what the structure wise, if that's like safe or something. I don't know. I'm not an engineer, so I can't really call that. But yeah. But as far as the Durango being outdated, no, how you gonna outdate 710 horsepower? That's never gonna be outdated in an SUV. Come on, man. That's more horsepower than a Urus, a RS, a QR, a Q, what a RS, I don't know, Q8, a Audi, anything Chevy's offering, anything Ford is offering. None of them have an SUV as strong as this. This is the king of SUVs. Well, Trackhawk is actually the king, but they don't make Trackhawks no more, because Trackhawk is I think the Trackhawk will do 0 to 60 in like 3.4 seconds. This will do it in 3.7. So actually the Trackhawk is the king of SUVs, but for the king of 7-seater SUVs, it's the Durango Hellcat. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Best bang for your buck, Durango Hellcat. You Escalade V, less horsepower, 670 horsepower, slower, but you get way more luxury, but you're gonna also have to pay damn near $200,000, if not $200,000 for Escalade V. And we all know an Escalade V is not worth no $200,000. Yes, it's very luxurious. Would I go for $100,000? I don't think it's worth $100,000, but since it's a Cadillac, we'll give it $110,000, but no more than that. It's not worth $200,000. Absolutely not. And it ain't that fast. $200,000. You're gonna have to at least give us 750 horses. You gotta give me that for that type of money. Plain and simple. But yeah. So the Escalade can't compete with speed. Luxury wise, it's crushing it. Speed wise, Durango blow the paint off of Escalade V. Now somebody gonna be in the comments, well, they fast. Yeah, you gotta tune it to beat this. You gotta tune it. Now if I tune this, you still can't beat me. So it is what it is. But yeah, as far as SUVs, bang for the buck, the Hellcat Durango is still the best bang for your buck. And a lot of people cannot afford $200,000 for an SUV, but it definitely controlled. The steering as well. The steering wheel is big, fat, grippy. It's nice, you know what I'm saying? You know I like my women thick, so the steering wheel is perfect. Get your little paddle shifters right there. This SRT at nighttime, it lights up. The screen is sensitive. This is the updated version of the screen, so the screen is very sensitive. If I hit the SRT pages right there, they'll pop up. Let me hit them. Damn, I hit that motherfucker hard, didn't I? There go your SRT pages. We got, what's that, track, sport, auto. I gotta pay attention to the road at the same time, y'all. We got auto, snow, tow, custom, and you got what the hell is it? Eco mode. I'm trying to pay attention at the same time, y'all. Work with me. Don't get mad at when I pause. I'm just trying to pay attention at the same time. But yeah, you get all those modes. You throw it into track mode. You go sport mode. As you can see, it's in auto, so this is my regular mode. If I put it in sport, it's gonna turn orange. I put it in the track, everything's red. And you know what that means when everything is red. It's get busy time. What is he doing? You see what a follower is? That's a follower, what he just did. Everybody else turned, he decided he gonna do the same thing. That's a follower. You hear that thing loud, ain't it? You hear that pop? Did you hear them pops? Yeah, it's something done to it. Don't mind. No, I can't tell you all the secrets. I can't tell you all my secrets. Nah, I just changed out the exhaust. I gave it a nicer exhaust. But yeah, this is a wonderful vehicle. I love it, man. It's so fun. It's like, I've had Hellcats before. I had a Hellcat Challenger. It had 800 horsepower, 800 plus. I had TRX Hellcat. I mean, I've driven all of them. So, and this is my favorite one I've ever owned. To be honest with you, I had a ZL1 Camaro as well. I had a lot of cars, man. I ain't finna name all the cars I had. I had a lot of them. But yeah, this one is my favorite one I ever owned because I get all the speed and I get the comfortability. Now with the TRX, yes, it was a comfortable vehicle. I can't sit there and act like it wasn't. But it's also a big old truck that's governed. They got it governed. Sound good, don't it? That thing sound good, don't it? They got it governed at 118 miles an hour. That BMW right there fast too. Those BMWs are fast too. But yeah, they got it governed at 118 miles an hour. Why would you neuter a Hellcat? So yeah, I didn't like that about it. Yeah, I could have just took it to a tuner and got that tuned out of it, but I didn't really feel like doing that. Also, I loved the TRX, but I didn't like the TRX like that. I got that TRX because I got a great deal. I didn't get it because, oh man, I wanted the TRX so bad. What are you doing? You are in a Subaru. Why are you turning like you in a Cadillac? Yeah, I didn't get it because I really wanted it, if you know what I'm saying. I got it because the deal was so good, and I was like, man, I probably can get some good content out of it. And guess what? I didn't get no good content out of it. Y'all didn't really like the TRX like that for some reason. Another thing, y'all didn't like my ZL1 Camaro as well. I don't know why y'all didn't like that. I don't know why. But yeah, y'all didn't like that at all. But yeah, y'all like the Durango. You also like my Kia Stinger. Y'all like my Kia Stinger. You like my Jeep. You like my SS Impala. I really didn't do anything. My Magnum is just a daily, and my F-150, that's just a day. Those are work vehicles. I don't really do anything to those vehicles, as well as my SS Impala. I probably gonna paint that. That's about it. But I didn't even see that stop sign. I was about to run that stop sign. Good thing I looked out the corner of my eyes. But yeah, would I recommend getting a Durango Hellcat? Absolutely. Now I got a 2021. The 2021 is built different than the 2022, 2023, 2024s, and 25. They're not the same build quality. Remember that. Not the same build quality. So I hear a lot of the newer versions having a lot of problems. They having a lot of problems. Transfer case going out and so on and so on. So at your own risk, you know, you gotta take your own risk with it. But I do recommend getting one. I love this thing, man. I love this thing. Let me take it out of the track, because when it's in track mode, it don't ride as, I don't think it rides as smooth. I don't think it rides as smooth. It's too aggressive when it's in track. But yeah, I would recommend getting one, but don't go out of your means, meaning financially. Make financial decisions. If you can't afford it, don't get it. When I say afford, I mean just because the payment gonna be $1,100 don't mean it's not other things that come with it. You got gas. You want a daily one of these, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. It's gonna cost you maybe a good $100 a week to daily this bad boy, especially if you're going from all over the place. So it's gonna run you about $120 a month. Depending on your state, it may be more. If you live in California, it's probably a lot more than 120. I live in the Midwest, so a little bit cheaper for me. Insurance ain't cheap. You're looking at well over $100-some. This thing, I think I pay like $100. I may pay 110. So my insurance is cheaper than y'all's. I got a CDL, so of course I'm gonna have a cheaper insurance. Plus I got multiple vehicles. But if you're young, go ahead and look to pay $300-400. Also, it's one of the most stolen vehicles out there. This is in the top 10 of stolen vehicles. I think it's like number 8, top 10. So you got to deal with that. Make sure you get a great alarm system on this bad boy. Make sure you put it in the garage at night. Make sure you don't just leave it sitting around. Make sure you watching people and see if they following you or not. It's a lot of things that come with this, owning a Hellcat or just any type of Mopar period. But a Hellcat, when you got a Hellcat, it's a whole type of responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. That's a nice Bronconeer. I said Bronconeer, Bronco. What the hell is a Bronconeer? What is a Bronconeer? But yeah, with all this power, it's gonna that go a nice Escalade right there. Is that a V? I don't think it's a V. No, that ain't no V. Is that an Escalade V? No, that's that electric version. That's the IQ. Nice. Nice. That's a $150,000 SUV right there. $150,000 for an electric EV that you know gonna depreciate. Soon as he rolled off the lot, he paid $150. It's $75,000 now. If he go back and trade it in, he probably can. Right now, he probably can get about $125 for it if he trade it back in. But by this time next year, he'd be lucky to get $100,000 for that bad boy. Depreciates so fast, and the insurance is through the roof because it's an electric car. But let me give y'all another quick little pull. Man, I really ain't in. I go into sport mode. I go to sport mode. Woo! Yes, sir. Well, yeah, love it. So if you ask me, do I love it? Absolutely. Listen to that exhaust. You see it screaming? It want to go again. It want to go again, but we ain't gonna go again because we know we can only do 65 on a 65, so we ain't gonna go too fast. I'm really going slow right now because the car in front of me is going slow, and I don't like riding people's ass, and I like to be able to maneuver and get out situations. That's why I'm riding from behind him, and plus he was braking a little bit. I didn't want to deal with all that. But yeah, with that being said, man, I just wanted to give y'all a good POV in this bad boy. We can have a little conversation about the Durangos. Like I said, the Durangos are great deals. I'm glad they dropped the price, but remember, the base price for a Hellcat is like $79,000. That's base. That means you don't get none of the cool stuff. You want heated seats, it's gonna probably push you up to 81. You want the sunroof, you're looking at probably 85. You want red guts, probably push you up to 86. You want the forged carbon package, which this is forged carbon. If you don't know what forged carbon is, that's forged carbon. Forged carbon, all that, you want all that forged carbon fiber, now you at 87. 90,000. You know, it just keeps going. You want a different wheel package. It's gonna keep going. All the extra stuff you get, heated seat. You want the light up steering wheel. You at $90,000 already. You see how fast we got to $90,000? So just because you say, oh man, they dropped the price, they know most people don't want a base version. A lot of people that get Hellcats, they don't want base versions. A person that's buying a work truck, he wants a base truck. But a person that's buying a Hellcat, 9 times out of 10, he does not want the base version unless he just wants it so he can modify it and turn it to a race car, if you know what I mean. But with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I definitely appreciate y'all showing me love, keeping up with your boy. I have to give y'all a quick little POV as well as an educational video about the Durangos and what I feel about those. I already dropped one video, but I figured it'd be nice to talk to y'all while we driving in this POV about something that's relevant instead of me just driving around saying, oh, it feels good, the suspension is great. Listen, you can't feel the suspension. So me saying that, you really can't feel it. You can't feel the pulls. I can say it, oh, it's crazy. But you got to drive one of these to get the true feeling, the true emotional feeling of one of these. You have to drive it. I can only tell you what I feel. Suspension, great. Body roll, it's an SUV, so of course it got some body roll. The acceleration, unbelievable. Like I said, it do 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. What do you mean? It's crazy. Exhaust, crazy. Is it loud, obnoxious? Yes, if you make it loud and obnoxious. Is it a soccer mom's vehicle? You can say that, but I don't know. I don't see no soccer moms driving Durango Hellcats. I see soccer dads. I see triple OGs like myself. I see younger people driving them, especially now that they putting the wide body kits on them. Yeah, so it's just to each his own. Some people like Trackhawk, some people like Durangos. I like Trackhawks and Durangos, but if it's my choice, I'm taking the Durango over the Trackhawk because I get a little bit more. I get an extra row, you know what I mean? But the Trackhawk, you can get the Panamera roof, so it just depends on what you like. But hopefully this POV video, you enjoyed it. You enjoyed what I talked about. Hopefully I gave you a little bit of education, helped you make your decision. And like I said, to some people, one more thing, I know you're like, damn, G, like you dragging the video on. Listen here, a lot of people don't want to get the 392 version of the Durango because they say it's slower than the Hellcat. Yes, it's slower than the Hellcat, but it's faster than 95% of the vehicles on the road. Did you hear what I said? It's faster than 95%. Let's say 90. We're going to say 90. 90% of the vehicles on the road. It still got a quick 0 to 60. I think it's like 4.2 seconds. It's super fast. It's still one of the fastest SUVs you can get. And you can get it for $50,000. Come on, man. My next daily might be a 392. Because it's a great price. So don't let nobody tell you that you ain't getting a sweet ride just because you didn't get the Hellcat version. Don't listen to these idiots. I ain't nothing but a bunch of haters anyway, man. Get what you like and do what you do. Let's get to something positive, something positive. Like I said, man, don't listen to nobody. Don't let nobody knock your joy. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody knock what you did or you doing just because they jealous. Most people are jealous. If somebody say, oh, you should have got this. No, you should get it. Let you spend your money on it. Don't tell me what I should get. It's my money. I got to spend. I got to pay for this. I got to make the payments, or I got to drop the $50,000 on it. Not you. So don't worry about what people say, because there's always going to be somebody trying to one up what you do. That's just natural of what a hater do. They naturally hate. They always trying to one up, make it seem like what you doing ain't popping. Forget that. Do what you do, because you popping. Believe me, you popping. Keep your head held high. Be confident. Take care of what you got to take care of, meaning taking care of your business and taking care of your family and staying out the way and enjoying life. That's all we can do, man. Y'all stay blessed up and y'all stay safe. It's the big werewolf. And I said the big one, the king werewolf, Big Light. T-Light, man. I love y'all. Stay safe out there. Stay away from these suckers and haters. They out there hating on you. They don't want to see you shine. Keep shining on them. Look at that Corvette. We got to look at the Corvette before we go. We got a yellow, I think it's a Z06 C7. It's a C7. I'm trying to see if he's going to take off before we leave the video. Let's see if he take off at the light. Give us a little something. I wish we was, nope, we going to miss him. But we going to stare at him like people do when I'm riding past. We going to give him the stare, though. Let's give him the stare. Ooh, that thing nice. Z06, yep, it was a Z06. But yeah, I love y'all, man. Like I said, I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. We're gonna slide on up out of here. Peace.